price is a signal. So if you're lowering your price, you're saying you don't really believe in yourself. Why shouldn't a business lower their prices in an economic downturn? Do you remember during COVID, the best restaurants were always full. You couldn't get a reservation. And every time there's been an economic problem or a recession, the best businesses are always doing well. It doesn't matter whether it's a luxury good or it's a staple or it's a professional service. The best businesses are always going to be sought out, and they can never handle all the clients that they want. I had a friend of mine last week. He's one of the top ads people on the planet, and he said that he's had trouble getting more B2B clients because they've been pulling back budgets. And he thought, why don't we just lower our prices? We have some clients that were paying $5,000 a month. Why don't we charge them $3,000 a month? And I said, I like the idea. I like how you're trying to help out clients. And certainly you can be flexible with clients from time to time because, you know, they encounter difficulties and we just have some give and take, of course. But generally lowering your prices when things get tougher is a sign that you don't really believe that you're the best. If you're the best, you can charge whatever price you want. It doesn't matter whether the economy is up or down. My friend Bruce Clay was the first SEO agency to make $10 million a year, which was a big deal almost 20 years ago. And he told me, we were at the Bing launch party. It was in Seattle. And I think they lit up the whole Space Needle as green. And I said, Bruce, how the heck are you charging XYZ company $100,000 a month and this other company this much? I don't think I could ever charge him that much. And he said, Dennis, here's what you need to do. If you stand in the middle of the road and you declare, I am the best, half the people will look at you and say, that guy's crazy. And the other half will say, he must be the best. And I've discovered this kind of the hard way. I've left a lot of money on the table because I had this limiting self-belief thinking, I can't charge that company that much money. I remember we had Microsoft Office as a client. And this is back in the early days. We were running things like Facebook ads to get them more fans and engagement on the page and people using Excel references like VLOOKUP. We did all these different posts and whatnot. And I thought, wow, this is so cool. I want Microsoft so bad. I'm going to charge them $10,000. I think that I charge them $10,000 or $7,500. I charged them something like that because I thought running the ad campaigns and doing the analytics and having a few meetings, I mean, really, how much work is that? I'll just assign one of our guys and it'll maybe be like 10 hours of work. So this will be a very profitable project. Nope. Meetings after meetings, legal. I don't think we got paid for 6 months. Every meeting led to another set of meetings. And I think it probably cost me $50,000 all in. But if you're Microsoft, you can afford to pay. And if you are undercharging, you're going to have potential clients say, this guy, this gal must not really be that good. Can you imagine if, God forbid, that you had a son or daughter that needed heart surgery? And the surgeon said, you know what? If you buy today, I'll give you 20% off. Or because we're in a recession, I'll give you 20% off. You'd probably lose a little bit of respect. Even that, you know, on the back of the wall, they have all their certificates, all their certifications, all the things that make them a world-class surgeon. Price is a signal. So if you're lowering your price, you're saying you don't really believe in yourself. And I'm not just saying just charge more because you can get away with it. The biggest reason is this. The clients that pay you less, they expect more, right? You know that's true in professional services. The less they pay, the more they expect. And there's a huge difference between a $200 a month client and a $20,000 a month client. The $20,000 a month client isn't depending upon you for sales for their livelihood to survive in the next week or two. Right? You want to work with clients and customers that are doing well, that are not desperate, right? You want to help as many people as you can, but you want to avoid these nightmare client sorts of situations. In B2B, this is especially important because anybody can buy your products and services, but you want the very best clients. And the ones that you don't want, send them to your competitor. So don't make the mistake of lowering your price if a recession happens, because that's something your competitors are going to do. They'll have less margin to be able to take good care of the customers. The business is less healthy. Your customers Your clients want you to be healthy. They want you to do well. They will pay you based on the value you deliver. Deliver more value, you can even raise your prices. There you go. Love to hear what you guys think.